Hey guys, I was gonna wait until a few people came on. If you're here, let me know that you can hear me. Um, First, I wanted to talk about this is my experience with It Works Global. This is not in any way a video to badmouth the company, anything like that. This is just my experience with it. Okay. First of all, I felt like I was constantly on my phone. We were supposed to be messaging people all the time, and I'm talking about all the time. We were supposed to be messaging people. I even got told one time to take my phone to the bathroom at work and message people. And there comes a time. Sometimes you need to put your phone down. I got burnout. There's another. We did what we called, or what I call now, hey girl messages. Like we would just cold message people we didn't even know, and we'd start trying to be friends with people on Facebook just to try to get loyal customers or distributors under us. There was this thing called an auto shipment, and the auto shipment, you had to run as a distributor. You were supposed to run at least 80 BV, which is business volume, and sometimes the 80 business volume translated into about $100 a month, about $100 for the 80 BV. This is at the time that I left. And so in order to get paid your commission, which was 10%, you had to run an 80 BV auto shipment. Or you had to have $150. I believe it was $150 in personal business volume, which means your loyal customers were ordering that much. And the loyal customer program had its place, but a lot of people didn't want to do 3 months. Like they would try something and it didn't work, and so I understand the reasoning behind the loyal customer program. But you'd have people dropping off, and then you were always in a race to try to find more customers. And not only that, your distributors that were under you would drop off. If they didn't run their auto shipment, you felt like you needed to stay on them to run their auto shipment, because if they weren't commission qualified, which is the 80 business volume or 150 personal business volume, if they were not commission qualified, then you didn't get paid on them. And so it ended up being like a whole lot of work for very little money. Now, when I first started, I was making pretty good money. But it was because I had a momentum that was going, and then after that momentum plateaued, people started dropping off, and I started getting burnt out. I didn't want to be on my phone 24/7. I wanted to spend time with my family, and it just wasn't working that way. Like I can remember going to conference one year. I went to a couple of them, but I can remember one year I went. Everybody was celebrating this girl, which was great that she got the promotion. I'm happy for her, and I hope she's still doing well with it. But we were all celebrating her because she had been in the hospital very, very, very sick. I'm talking like extremely ill, and still was working her business, concentrating on her business. Okay, I understand to a certain extent, but if I'm that sick, if I'm in the hospital and I'm sick, like the time I was in the hospital, when I was in the hospital, pretty much septic, the last thing on my mind was wanting to message people, And I see a couple of girls watching this that are former It Works distributors as well, and I would love to know your take on that. But yeah, the auto shipment, you busted your butt for very little money. Having to cold message people, it almost felt kind of sleazy. And maybe not everybody does that, and maybe people do well without doing that. But this is the way that we were told to do it. Let's see. The whole, I need models. Who wants to be a model for me for this product for 3 months? Well, I don't know about you, but I did a little bit of modeling in high school. I was a model for the JCPenney Teen Board, and we didn't have to pay anybody to model for them. We got paid to do it. So I'm not sure, it kind of sounds cost. It is a discount considering the like the regular price if you're not a loyal customer or distributor. So yeah, it was at my cost. So it just, I don't know, y'all. It you know, a lot of these people, the ones that I was friends with before, I'm still friends with now, and a couple of them I have made a couple of friends through It Works, but most of them were about making money off of me. Like, if I didn't run my auto shipment because I didn't have the money or I didn't need any product, they were messaging me wanting to know why I didn't run my auto shipment. It got tiresome for very, very little money. And I got told, I don't know if you guys have met me or not, but we got told only post positive things. Only post positive things. Well, if you know me at all, like, I'm fluent in sarcasm. Like, I am fluent in sarcasm, and I want to post funny stuff. Like, I want to post sarcastic stuff sometimes. I felt like I couldn't be myself because somebody was always watching me and would message me and say, you shouldn't be posting that stuff. It's my page, you know? And then we were told, you know, you're an independent business owner. No, you're not. Because an independent business owner gets to make their own decisions. They don't have to follow rules from a corporation. Now, if they're owning like a chain, you know, that may be a different story. But something like this, you're not really an independent business owner. I wouldn't call it that. I don't know. Like I said, maybe. Okay, Donna, thanks. But you know I am. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of things that happen, and you know, there's products that I actually enjoyed, and I loved the greens. I still love the greens, especially the chocolate greens, you know. And I would mix the berry greens with my orange juice. I love those. The Confianza is a stress reliever that's all natural, and I liked it. But I really didn't feel comfortable like pushing diet products. You know, diet pills to lose weight, and you know, but that's how we made our money. You know, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. So anyway, if you're still on here, if you're one of the It Works distributors that was watching earlier, I can't tell. I can only tell how many people are watching. But if you're still on here, I'd love to know your take on what I'm saying. Yeah, it got old. I got burnt out. Especially, you know, I was going through some stuff and I was working 2 jobs. I was going through a divorce and I was working 2 jobs to make ends meet. And I didn't want to get up an hour early and message people. I didn't want to stay up an hour late and message people. I was tired. I was physically and emotionally, you know, physically and mentally tired. And so it was a lot, you know. And I know a lot of people that are still doing it and are still doing really well, and I'm happy for them. But I've been asked a lot lately if I'm still selling those products, and the answer is no. And people are wanting to know why. So instead of messaging everybody else, everybody all, you know, one at a time that's asking me that, since I started training in nutrition and fitness, I wanted to let everybody know, like, up front. Let everybody know at one time instead of, you know, one person messaging me and the next person messaging me and me having to go through the whole spiel all over again. So those are the reasons I left It Works. If you're still doing It Works and you love it, please feel free to comment. I'm not in any way trying to badmouth the company. You know, like I said, some of the things had their place. It was not a right fit for me. So anyway, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful night, and we will talk soon. High five.